Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, and today I'm gonna show you how to do this small project from Fundamentals of Programming 1. Since this is kind of my first project, if I miss something, please forgive me. Alright, let's start. Also, like, this is a C++ language. Okay, this is the scenario of the project here. The topic of the project is restaurant bills, and this is the story here. Okay, let's say John went to the restaurant and ordered foods cost $28.97, and John really likes their hospitality and decided to give 15% of price food as a tips to waiter. Okay, and the questions are: how much food cost only, taxes on his foods, how much John gives as a tips, what is the total amount dues at end. So let me go through outline. How much food cost only? So number one is basically this one, and taxes on the food. So in US is 8.25%. So to find the tax, we just have to multiply 28.97 times the 0.0825, because 8.25 is basically 0.0825. And how much John gives us a tips. And the author says here he gives 15% of the price, so 0.15 times the 28.97. 15% is equal 0.15, because you need to move two decimal to the left to find a number. So it's a 0.15 times 28.97. That will give you the amount of tips. And what's the total amount dues at the end? So you need to find the total amount is you need to add this one, 28.97, plus the answer of number 2 plus answer of number 3. Okay, let's start in Visual Studio now. Okay, this is the starting page of the Visual Studio. I mean, we need to set up something before this one. If you guys are very beginner, then I'll be doing another video showing how to get to this page. If not, this is where I want to start. Okay, this project is really easy. Everyone should be able to do this. But if you guys like who decided to be sure like my project is 100% correct, then you can check with my programs when I'm done. Also, if you have any question, you can leave a comment below. Since I have already done this project, I'll just paste my program here and explain like why I did what I did. Okay, there we go. Okay, so these two slashes are just the comments, and I should hashtag include iostream because because we need to display the input and the output. So input and output comes from iostream. Iostream library contains input and output. IOMNAP is, I decided to show only two decimal point. To have two decimal point, we need to include IOMNAP. And the string is basically this thing, like wouldn't have to include the string, but I decided to, so I'm not going to change it. And int main double purchase food. So this is my variables here. Purchased food is the price of the food is $28.97, and the tax rate is 0.0825. Tips percent is 0.15, and I also added the other variables. Like, these are the thing we need to find, like tips, total tax, total due, which comes from here. We know this: taxes, tips, and total due. So those are the variables here. And to the calculations, total tax, which comes from here, equal, as I said before, total tax is the purchased food times the tax rate, which is this time this one here, purchased food times the tax rate here, and the tips is the purchase price times the tips percent, and John decided to give 15%. So to find the tips, we need to do the purchase price times the tips percent, which is like $28.97 times the 0.15, and the total leave is the addition of everything. So purchase food is this one, total tax is this one, and tips comes from this one. Okay. Now the only thing we need to do now is to display the outputs. In order to do that, we need to use cout, and cout comes from iostream. We need to have iostream to do cout. Okay, so let me erase the first one. I will explain this later. Okay, cout is the purchase price. Okay, this is, you can write like any way, but I wrote this like more organizing way. The purchase amount of John's food is purchase food. We know like that's the purchase food is $28, so it should output the purchase amount of John's food is $28.97. That's the answer of number 1. Number 2 is taxes on his food. To find that, we already found that, so we just have to display that the taxes for his food is total tax. Total tax is here, purchase food times the tax rate. That's the number 2. And number 3 is how much John gives us a tips. So number 3 is tips. John gave is tips, and tips is purchase food times the tips percent. Okay. And number 4 is the total amount due. To find that, we just have to add that, and we already found that, so we just have to display those things. The total amount due is total due is here, purchase food plus the total tax plus the tips. Okay, if I only do this and display this thing, it tools like it's all correct, but it does not looks good. I will show you like what I meant. It's processing now. Let's give some time to process it out. See, the purchase amount is 28.97. The taxes is 2.39003. Tips John gave is $4.34, and total is this one. Okay, you can see from here this has 2 decimal point, this has 5, this has 4, and this has 4. To make this looks nicer, we have to include the set precision. This is what I meant. I want this to only have 2 decimal point, 2.39 only, 4.35, 35.71. In order to do that, we need to add something here. This is what I meant, something. Iominib, that's why I added the Iominib. Iominib allows us to use the set precision. Okay, set precision, so point and fixed. Set precision is how many decimal we wanted to have on the numbers. I chose 2. You can choose like 3, 5, 4. Number 2 is like point and 2 decimal, like 2 numbers. Okay, if this has like 3, then 29.003, something like that. Okay, let me display again. It should give us like only 2 decimal point. Like I said here, it's at 28.97, 2.39, 4.35, 35.71. Everything looks good, like, and I did the math by myself like on the calculator, and these numbers are correct. Alright, thank you for watching these videos, and don't forget to subscribe, comment, like. Also, like, if you have any question, you can leave it at the comment box below. Also, like, yeah, I'll leave some description on this video. So, and if you guys need this code, you guys can email me and I will send you this code, where I advise you guys to do this project first, then match mine, because it is always better to do by yourself to learn than match your answer. All right, thank you. Have a good day. Bye.